we go for round one. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Jab does not score. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Swing and a miss with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The jab not finding its target. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Oh, and now they're just a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
If you have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter, you've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that endless shot power.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
You've got to be like Oliver Twist. Be a pickpocket, in and out. Don't stand there and be so obvious.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. Let's talk about fury in that last round. They get one. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan. Caution being thrown to the wind. Every
time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't land that jab. They miss with the jab. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They both want a highlight reel knockout. And down goes Fury. 1, 2, 3. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that lap. Back at it in round 4. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punch, counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Down goes Fury. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Jab misses. The jab not finding its target. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Punch, counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these 2? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. When someone punches that hard, you don't... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. Then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. A much better game plan here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That could never happen.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now,
you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, there's the bell to start round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Willing to go where the other fighter won't. Straight right just misses. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got...
These two were made for each other. Which fighter will say no mas? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Fury in that lap. And we enter the 8th round. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that?
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Down goes Fury. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at him. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Down goes Fury. You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
These 2 fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Big swing and a miss with the hook. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Good left hook. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
God, I love theatres for all these reasons. You can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're a fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
He got out of the way of that right hook. They exchanged punches. Only catching air with that hook. These 2 fighters are made for one another. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma and that. Here we go, it's round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
God, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. It's all offense, all the time. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Straight right. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. Swing and a miss with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. That's an interesting way to fight. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lomachenko in trouble. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Well, we know. Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchange here from both men. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. So relaxed.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. He couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back.
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Marquez in that lap. On to the 5th we go. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Both men step back for just a moment. Can't find a home for that jab. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Marquez and let's start the 6th. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are big.
And Juan Manuel Marquez goes to the canvas. I can't believe it. They are giving up. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. He misses with that straight left. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So it's Jones versus Calzaghe, part 2. Of course, Calzaghe got dropped in their first fight, but then got back up and managed to beat Jones by a unanimous decision.
You forgot how slick, how smooth, how sharp, how crafty Jones Jr. was. Then Calzaghe came back. The pace, the power, the southpaw style was enough, and the youth got him the win. Now these guys are gonna do it all over again. Time has rolled on, but both fighters have got a little slower. Both fighters have got a little longer in the tooth. Both fighters know what they've got to do. Both fighters know they respect the danger that each man brings.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Back out there, I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus ready. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few bucks or don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. You can coast it.
Here we go for round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score.
It's been a long, long day, Todd. They've been drinking, they've been out in the sun, they've been having a good time. But this is what they've been waiting for. This crowd can be very unpredictable. And by the sense of it, it's night time now. They're waiting for the big fight. There's a lot of pressure on these fighters' shoulders to get that job done and perform.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the... Calzaghe is down, but will he get up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. That right hook catching air. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in the matador. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice exchange here from both men. That right hook catching air. No one punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Now relax. Just stay. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter-fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. There's the bell for round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The pride of Wales in some real trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you believe Joe Calzaghe is on the canvas? You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. The left jab is landing at will. Both want a knockout, you can tell. There's a counter shot. This is a battle royale between 2 heavyweight bombers. Every time he throws a punch, the receipt is coming right back. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You're fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you give him a chance that shouldn't have one.
That's right through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close.
Stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Lose it. very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great round. Now relax, relax. Back and win the round, right? It's up.
Oh, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Swing and a miss with that hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Big Ukrainian in big trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pep.
Hold on. The big cat goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
We've never seen Alexander Usyk hurt like this before. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your glove.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. Oh, wait a minute. Usyk. Did you see that? Usyk might go down here. What an upset. And down goes Alexander Usyk.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go. Start doubling the trouble.
working, start doubling the jab up. Come back with the left hook. Look at his hand positioning.
Okay, now you're switching up. Right, let's go out.
Do your business.
That's it. Don't forget the body. Mix it up. Mix it up. Body and head. Then head and body. That's it. Switch it up.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
Let's do it.
Body and head. That's it.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Come on, do you want to win this fight?
Let's fight.
Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Blocks that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. That hook won't score. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull and a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He is down big time in the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
Oh, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. There's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot. Jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel.